Hey, shalom, brothers. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. Give double honors to the elders of GMS who rule well. Salutations to all Yakim on the highways and byways, your comrades, laboring, noising this gospel abroad into the ears of the elect. Welcome to GMS Collage. It's the brother Zayan, and doing just following orders and doing a response video to this. And call him what he is, man. He's a reprobate, man. I easily call him a name or whatever, but I'm just gonna call him what he is. He's a reprobate because he lacks understanding of the law. So, Lord willing, I entitled this video the GMS pedophile versus the Bible, the response. And man, watching that video, you get mad, man. We men, you get mad, but then you settle down and you realize, man, I say it all the time, but the Lord warned us, man, that this would happen. That people will slander us, they throw dirt on our names, and make lies, and you know what I mean, against us. Because, the Lord said what, man, if they hate me, they're going to hate you. So it's not really surprising, that for these damn demons, man, are coming up against us like this. So, I did my research, man, because, hey, the scriptures say to study to show yourself approved, so you gotta study, man. Part of studying, you gotta look up some words and look some things up and get into things, man. You can't just look at things on the surface. So when he titled the video, I'm gonna combat it like that. We're gonna go from the title, start from the title. He called us pedophiles. What is a pedophile? According to Webster's dictionary, pedophile is a grown man that has sexual relationships with a child. So my question to any of you Satan followers is, what's the standard, and what age does a human being go from a child to a woman? And tell me the age, and prove it back up with the scripture. You can't do it. And if you give me an age, you give me your opinion. Most High is not dealing with your personal opinions, nor is he dealing with your emotion. If you give me Esau's law, you're dealing with the devil, and he's the ultimate deceiver. The Most High ain't dealing with that neither. Now keep this in mind. The scriptures say all things are lawful, all things are expedient. That doesn't mean we out there sleeping with women who has their period. And nor does it mean we out there killing faggots or killing people who put adultery. That doesn't mean we're not going to teach the law. That don't mean we're not going to teach you're not supposed to be homosexual. You're not supposed to commit adultery. Because that's how this IUIC reprobate tried to wing it. When the brother confounded him a little bit there, he tried to wing it like that. That's how he tried to escape out of it. So I'm gonna get into a few scriptures, man. And the first scripture I'm gonna bring out is 1 Corinthians and 1 Corinthians 7, the 7th chapter. We're gonna find out, because again, a pedophile is what? A grown man that sits with a child. So now if we're pedophiles, you gotta determine what's a child and what's a woman, what's the age, what's that cutoff. I'm gonna find out right now. Paul lets you know. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 36. But if a man think he behaving himself uncomely towards his virgin, if she pass the flower of her age, and need so require, let him do what he will. He sinneth not, let them marry. So the scriptures say, if a woman pass the flower of age, let that man marry. He's not sinning. He ain't going off. Now what's the flower of age? The flower of age is when she opens up, when she blooms, when she blossoms, when she's ready, when she's at her full potential. That's the flower of her age. AKA when she receives her menstrual, when she's at a period. Because when a woman has a period, blood and other materials come out of her uterus, man. And which that means when in order for blood to come out her uterus and all those minerals, her reproductive system has to all be intact. It has to all be ready to go. And what did the Lord say in Genesis, the 1st chapter? When he made us, he said to be fruitful and to multiply. So when a woman's reproduction system is ready to go, it's the Most High that made it so that she's ready to produce. Likewise, a man. They will admit real quick that a man at the age of 12 is a grown man. That he's ready to to rule the nation. And we had kings that were younger than the age of 12 ruling the nation of Israel. So they'll admit real quick that a man is a man at the age of 12, and he's spreading seeds, you know what I'm saying, which is busted nuts. Now, when a woman, when she reached that age, she's not a woman because they're emotional, because they uphold women on the highest standard level. Now, for you brothers right there, do your research, man. Go to women's health, you know, and type in the question at what's the average age that a woman receive a period. I'm going to read it from this. In the United States, the average girl has her menstrual. Slaki. In the United States, the average age of a girl starting her menstrual is 12. However, this does not mean all girls start their menstrual at the age of 12. A girl can begin menstruating anytime between the age of 8 to 16. Menstruating will not occur until all the parts of the girl's reproductive system have manifested and are fully ready to go. Alright? So she ain't gonna have her menstrual system if her reproduction system is not ready to roll, man. Until she becomes a woman, until she's able to bear fruit like the Most High ordained her to. Alright? Alright? So in the book of Titus, it tell you, young women, you know, take care of your husbands, love your husbands. Young women, take care of the household and love your children, you know. It ain't talking about no young women, 18-year-olds like it is today. Because by the time it's set up that way, man, for two reasons. Alright? And it could be more than two. But the main two reasons, without a shadow of a doubt, is because Israel multiply, man. We multiply. So they want to stop our reproduction rate. They don't want us to be multiplying at the rate that we are, for one. And for two, by the time a woman is 18, 19, she's been through Esau's school system. Esau done mentally raped her, man, already. Mentally fucked her already, man. Alright? If you're blessed and fortunate enough to get a woman at the age of 13, 14, 15, young, you know what I mean, and mold her into the woman that you want, man, you got her. Because when a young woman is young, that's when her brain is more to become a sponge. And it's more like a sponge, and it's soaking up things. But when she gets 18, 19, 20, 21, and she goes to college, and man, she's already done. There's an old saying that is roughly paraphrasing that it's easy to train a child or train somebody young than it is to untrain an old person, man. You know, and it's just at the end of the day, it comes down to emotions and being men and being realists. And this is what separates the men from the mouse. You understand? You're gonna get all emotional about this, man. That's the same. It's like you getting emotional about putting fags to death, man, because the scripture says so. That's in the scripture. And you're gonna call us pedophile, like a pedophile. Pedophiles ought to be put to death according to the law. All right. This is not what we're dealing with. We're not sleeping with no children, man. That's slandering, man. You don't even play around like that. But you know, we used to it, man. We used to it. So again, all things are lawful. All things are not expedient, man. And I'm not even gonna go into the whole grabbing part. You know, I've seen brothers already touched on that topic, but I'm gonna deal with the title, which was pedophile, and that's dealing with children. That's dealing with age, and that's not the case. And show me in the Bible where a woman or a human goes from being a girl to a woman, or a boy from a boy to a man. Show me that age in the Bible. With that, brothers, man, stay strong in the faith. Understand that they're going to come from left field, man. These last days, these demons are going to come from left field. But to you brothers, man, keep your eye on the prize. You know, there's a lot of things going on. A lot of prophecy taking place. And this Third World War is really heating up, man. So just keep your eye on the prize. Amongst all the little side shows, man, that these reprobates are putting out there. Keep your eye on the prize, man. And ultimately, it's the kingdom and doing the work of the Lord. So with that being said, shalom.